It's chilly out here. Okay, so it's dark time. It's nighttime now. And I wasn't able to finish that last video because the guy who was picking me up called me and it cut off. And whenever you're making a YouTube vlog, the video just cuts off when you get a phone call, and then that's the end. So I went ahead and posted it and waited till I got another chance to record. So, anyway, I was at the 3 days later thing going on. That better? I was at the 3 days later point, right? Okay, so 3 days later, we're actually going there to get this stuff so that it doesn't get stolen. We're going there to get this stuff to protect it, to keep it safe. I walk in my house, I scout around, the doors are locked. I'm the only one with a key, me and my dad. Yeah, my dad hadn't gone in yet. I'm there with my uncle. We're there to pick up my car and get some other stuff. Like I said, make sure that this stuff is protected. Oh, it's so cold. And I walk into the house, everything seems fine, everything seems okay. There are a couple movies missing out of my movie crates that I got from a moving job, but I'm perfectly fine with that because there's like a whole mess of them, you know, so it's no big, whatever. I walk into my room and look at the empty wall and say, oh, hell no. And then I say a lot of other choice words. Because that's where the TV was, in my room. That's where my TV was. So, I go outside screaming to my father, where's my TV? Where is my TV? And he said, it's not in there. I'm like, no, dung for brains. My TV is not in the house. Well, go check and see if mine is still there. I run to his room. I check. His TV is still there. I go to check what else is missing out of my room. Okay. Dummy left the sound system that was in there perfectly intact. I have a speaker system that's in my room. It's worth a decent amount of money. It's intact in my room, sitting there on the floor, easy to take. He left the Bluetooth boombox radio that was sitting in my chair. He didn't get anything in my closet. Instead, he cleaned the knives off my desk, my TV, even took my mouse pad. He took my clothes. Oh yeah, he took my hamper full of clean clothes. Yep, the full hamper. What kind of a lowball is that? You're stealing somebody's clothes? And I had my Xbox One with me because I was traveling around and I just figured I'd take it with me. Lucky me, because if I'd have left it, it probably would have got stolen. My Xbox 360 did get stolen, but stupid stole the wrong games for it, so he can't play it. And the reason I'm thinking he's taking it to play instead of to pawn it is because we know who did it. He's 25 years old, and he didn't take anything with monetary value, but strangely enough, he didn't take my alcohol. So I don't know. But stupid took all my Xbox One games. And what I mean by that is, he didn't take all my Xbox One games. I had all the ones that I was playing with me. The only ones that were there were Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy, 3 Remastered, all the way up to Origins. I had Odyssey with me, but all the other ones that I had collected were gone. All my other games I had Dying Light, I had Black Ops. The only games he took were my Assassin's Creed games, the ones that I love to play. But he stole them from my 360, so stupid can't even play them. How stupid can you be? He didn't even take the charger packs. He didn't even take the charger pack for it. And Dum Dum was using one of them on one of the controllers he stole. You can't get stupider than that. He saw it and left it on the floor. So, so we, long story short, I got my car out of there. We reported him. And I just went ahead and took that one on the chin. It's whatever. I'm joining the military. I'm going to make money. Be able to buy that stuff back. It just, it really shook us. It shook me because, that was my stuff. I bought and paid for all of it. And somebody comes in and takes it down to my clothes. Again, that is just the... What kind of scumbag are you to steal somebody's clothes? His name was Keegan Royer. For anybody wondering. And if you find this guy, let the police know. Because this is the guy who stole from us. His name is Keegan Royer. He's about 25 to 30. You see that ass wipe? You let somebody know. Oh, but yeah, and it was a crazy day. It was a crazy day after that, cause man, I just let it off on my dad because that's the kind of people he hangs out with, that he lets into our home, or what he thought was our home. To think that it's okay to let them come around and they turn around and steal from him. It's not his fault that the stuff got stolen, but it is his fault that the stuff got stolen, because that's the people he hangs out with. That's why you gotta be careful who you talk to, who you hang with. And he says he didn't even like that guy guy just butted his way in. Well, you know what? That guy hung out with the other people that you liked hanging out with. So it's not just about your inner circle. It's about the people who are in their inner circle. And so on and so forth. Eventually, everybody all knows each other. You connect enough dots. Oh, man. I was so mad. I was so angry. I let him have it. Like, for real. It was bad. But, my uncle, we just picked up my car, cleaned it out. I brought what I could to the house. Came back for some other stuff a few days later. And, like I said, I'm taking that one on the chin. I'm just going to let it go and hope that God works it out. God said vengeance will be his. So I'm going to let him have vengeance. But if I show up back from boot camp, I'm going to show that guy my sidearm and tell him that he can keep the airsoft pistol he stole. And then I'm going to show him why. So. Oh, my goodness. But I mean, really, it's been a ringer. We had to get my diploma stuff done, and that didn't even work out. Because you had to get all these other documents done, and we just assumed just go get the GED done. Instead of fiddling with all that, because we got my transcripts and my diploma printed out and everything in order. The military said that'd be cool. And then they sent us this list of like 12 to 15 things that they wanted. Like confirmation, approval from the state, all this and that. And then we said, you know what? It's just less hassle to get a GED. Let's just do that. So, that's what I've been doing. To clarify, I know I said I'm looking for a job. I know that in some of my previous vlogs I've mentioned that I was working at the airport. Let me explain. We were out of work for 5 weeks. They did not fire us. They did not lay us off. They were just telling us, do not come into work. For 5 weeks. Did not expect to get called back. The day that I decide that I'm going to take control and I'm going to go recruit, I'm going to go talk to Louisiana Workforce Commission to help me find a job. That's when my boss calls me and says, hey man, you got to get to work on Monday. And I said, you son of a bitch. You realize that all this time, I was waiting on that call. And the one time that I'm like, you know what? I can get back to this guy because he ain't going to call me. I can get all my stuff together and I won't even have to worry about it. I can just get it together and be like, hey, look, I'm sorry. I got a better opportunity. Instead, I got to call him and be like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm resigning because I don't even live close to there and I don't have transportation. That really sucks. I was really hoping he just wouldn't call us. But he did. And that's how that worked out. And now I have to put on my job application that I worked for him for 2 weeks. I put 5 weeks. I put 7 weeks. I worked for him for at least 7 weeks. But I worked for him for 2 weeks. So, there's that. That's really about it, really. I mean, what else can I say, you know? I just feel a lot better. I feel a lot better than I used to. I used to feel horrible, you know, about this and that and about the hole I was in. Let that be a lesson, okay, to anybody who hears it. There's no hole too deep for you to crawl out of, okay? It may seem like it, and you may get in a dark place where you think there is no escape. And again, believe me, I was there, and I made some stupid decisions because of it. But also because of those stupid decisions, I realized that that is not the end, because those stupid decisions were not the end of me. I had people praying for me and still caring about me through it. And I had people to talk to who were there when I needed them. And they got me through it. And that made me see life a different way, you know. Made me just want to crawl up out of that hole and get it, you know. So what if my dog can't stay with me? She's better cared for here because they love dogs here. I'll see her whenever I get out of boot camp. She can go with me to Italy because that's where I'm going to be stationed, hopefully, if they let me. I'm going to go to Italy. Oh yeah, I'm Italiano. I don't know if that came out more Mexican or not, but I'm sticking with it. But, you know, like I said, I had people that were by my side every step of the way. But I didn't have to depend on them. I mean, them being there for me was awesome and I needed it. But at the same time, I didn't feel like I was completely useless after I made that mistake. I realized that I'm here for a reason. You know, there's a reason that I'm still here. And there's a reason that I'm going through it. The ringer. But since I left my house, the ringer's just about done with. And all these problems were solved so easily. And why I didn't see it that easy before is beyond me. Like I said, you just gotta see the rut you're in as an obstacle. And that obstacle wouldn't be there if you couldn't cross it, you know? That's just not the way it works. Anyways, rant over. I'm gonna end this one. I don't know how long it's gonna be till my next one, but I'll try to keep you guys updated. I may be losing my phone. That's another vlog for another day. But you guys keep it going, alright? Deuces.